Welcome back, welcome back.
Told somebody if I wouldn't have been afraid to call the police. Like, who is he? Like, what? I don't want him to go to jail and get taken away. None of that.
Shout out
But I would not
Seven.
have learned that without going through that. Being dumb. Not knowing the Lord. And so I just pray that I haven't checked in on Cassie, like what she's doing today. It's just that I saw the video today. It reminded me of me. Um, and me just having flashbacks on when I was ragdolled in a certain relationship. Yes, that partner, that abuser, he is about 6 foot something, 200 something pounds, but that would have never happened if I would have told somebody, if I wouldn't have been afraid to call the police. Like, who is he? Like, what? I don't want him to go to jail and get taken away from his kids. Meanwhile, he put hands on me in front of my kids. I'm 5 foot. I'm 5 foot tall, about 130 pounds. One hit, my head connect to the corner of the wall. I'm out of there. And who knows what would have happened to my kids? But I was up there scared or concerned that the abuser or abusers are going to get taken away from seeing their kids? Why? Thank you, Most High, for keeping me through it all, through my dumb decisions, through me being in hell, comfortable in hell. I just didn't know. And once I learned better, I did better. But it took for me to loop in abuse and toxicity and realize that I'm toxic. I'm treating myself like crap, having addictions, addicted to sex. Me being molested at a young age, got lustfully initiated. And so when I grew up, being a big sister, all I know how to do is babysit. All I know is kids. And all I know is somebody sparked pleasure in me in a certain type of way, fondling me, multiple people. And so that was instilled in me, but I did not need to dwell in that energy. I had so many opportunities to give my life to the Most High sooner. And even if it was, you know, the confirmations and the messages and the revelation, even if it was from religion or whatever, I knew what I felt when it came from the Lord. Messages about Christ. I chose not to believe. I chose to suppress what I felt as much as I could. And so that led to me abusing myself in toxic relationships, fearing going against mankind.
Welcome back, welcome back. You already know what it is. Back. We back. We back. Beautiful night out. Suggest you take your 5-minute walk. I know I am. Shout out Seven. Sorry you had to go through that. In all reality, so many women go through that. I've been hearing that story, exact same story, my whole life. I've been seeing that same. I just did a video about that. Her video was a couple days ago, whatever. And I was watching it, you know, because when you are a child of God and you see other people getting abused and shit, you don't always want to sling mud everywhere. It makes you go back to your days, and then you gotta testify about taking fucking losses. But in your loss, others shall find victory. That's why I love my daddy. He don't let me lose. It just looks like that. Looks like that to use. Thanks for sharing. Now, you all know I'm not a super tough guy, but I like to talk real tough. Not even realistically, no I don't. You'll never see me on here like, yo, I knocked any nigga out. I'll fucking fight everybody. I never run. I don't never say none of that shit. I say I'll do what I have to do to win. Because life's unfair. Well, you know, once I've had someone actually be a gang member, right? Or maybe he wasn't, I don't know. You know how niggas like to lie nowadays. It's cool to lie about that shit. Anyway, Stu wants to fight me, right? Years ago. He's talking all of this stuff. I don't want to say particularly what, because then it's like I'm disrespecting them. And I'm getting a little popular now, so I gotta watch what I say, because even though I don't try to disrespect people, you know, everybody feel disrespected looking at them now, so it doesn't even fucking matter. Anyway, he's doing all this fucking tough guy shit, right? He doesn't know, because I don't like to fucking brag or use power. He doesn't know that in my town, I know all the real niggas. I know every one of them on both sides. And they're all cool with me. So as soon as you start doing all that, I'm gonna go get your big homie. And I'm gonna be like, yo, get him. He's coming into the ring. He's done for. But he didn't tell me what he just didn't say what big homie it was, because he really probably wasn't down, right? So this guy's talking all the time in a fucking right? So I'm like, alright, stay right there. I go to the corner, I get a bottle out of the trash can, and I say, alright, you ready now? You ready? He goes, oh, you're a pussy. You're gonna go get a bottle? You're a pussy, son. You mad pussy. I said, wait up, dog. You just came up to me. You're arguing with me, and then you're threatening my fucking life, talking about you're gonna take me out and all this. And I'm telling you in your face, like, yo, bro, I'm not a gangster. I don't want no part of that shit right now. I don't want to fight you, bro. Just whatever. Oh, you pushy. And then I go, you stay right there, bro. Stay your ass right there. Right? Imagine that. And then the same guy that claims to be a killer, I pop off and when you're ready to pop off for him, he tells you you're a pussy for picking something up. Because he's bigger than you by twice the size. I'm 5'9", dog. I've been 5'9" since I was like 14. I was a tall little nigga, but short at the same time, because everybody was taller than me. So I grew up in I don't know. I guess these niggas wasn't doing whatever they doing or something, because it seemed like the small juice ran out on everybody else except me. Alright? So, when you got a dude that's like this, he's bigger than you clearly can get rocked one time and you're like, yo, dog, I'm gonna have to hit this nigga so many times. I ain't knocking him out, I ain't nothing. I hope I could split his eye or something, or I gotta catch this nigga in the throat, nuts and nose or something, cause we gonna have to take this loss. But then you remember what your mother taught you. Man, them big niggas run up on you, dog, pick something up and knock they fucking head in, nigga. Fuck all that. Ain't no fair ones out there. See how that big ass gorilla nigga bigger than you and he's making you a bitch ass nigga? Now grab the bottle and make him a bitch ass nigga. Cause now it's all even. Ain't no fucking put you in the ring, nigga. Ain't no motherfucking rules when you on them streets. When I heard that, you know, I said, damn, what the fuck? Yeah, she right. She right, let me go get this bottle real quick, right? And then, like I said, I'm looking at this dude and he's telling me I'm pussy. You're a coward. And that's when I knew I was dealing with a goofy. Because I'm like, yo, bro, the dudes I know, and they're not even super gangsters. You know? They're not fucking... There's always levels. But I'm like, yo, dog, you don't even want to... Like, you should have been rocking off on me, dog. Like, you don't really want to fight me. You just want to fucking pick on somebody. You having a bad day or something. And long story short, the point of it is... niggas is Cassie, bro. Get it? Women is Cassie. Little kids is Cassie. Everybody doing this shit to each other, man. You know how many dudes I seen? Alright, another perfect story. I seen this woman one time. Her boyfriend on the street. I don't remember the story finessively greatly. Right? It's one of those stories that always stand out in my mind. This woman was arguing with her boyfriend. And I don't remember exactly what. Maybe he was accusing him of cheating, or she wanted something, or whatever. All I do remember, it was the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen someone so small get to do to someone so big. She's choking him from, like, 7. Imagine that same dude that, you know, the big one. Imagine him letting you choke him on the street in front of everybody. Imagine that, shorty. And then, as you're choking him, and everybody's looking and laughing and shit, you're like, yeah, you want to dish it? Dang! Dang! Sound the horns! Imagine that! That's one of the funniest, non-funniest things I ever seen. He had a good heart, so when she slapped the shit out of him in front of everybody and threatened his life, you know? Bro. Punch my girl in the face, she come out like that. I swear, some of y'all dudes, y'all respect you. You can let your girl come out, just butt cheeks out. I'm like, yo, nah, not over here. That look like her dad. He got that. I ain't gonna hate. Like, this nigga really look like her dad, dog. Like, real talk. Maybe it was. You know what I mean? Who knows? It's a strange world we live in, man. Like I said, it's strange that I was doing that Adam and Eve video today, talking about not being perfect and all these different things. And then I was watching the end of Seven's video, and she was saying that stuff, and I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. It's like kind of certain things that I was talking about earlier at work and shit. And you know, it's just strange how you meet people, man. And like, you know, unfortunately, the shit they went through helps you because they talk about it, and then you see yourself or see, you know, and you're like, yo, shit. I either feel more aware of what I can do bad to somebody, or what I have done, or you know, some people feel victimized and oh fuck man, that happened to me. But you're supposed to feel like, oh, see, yeah, you already know what happened to you. You're supposed to be like, see, oh, wow, it ain't just me. I'm not alone. There's many of us. Get it? See, the more we come out and tell our stories, the brave ones, the more these people can stop pretending this shit ain't happening. In their faces. Like, I guarantee you it's gonna be a campaign of like wailing out now, like with this, like, you know, because women are gonna start talking, men like me been talking, and right? And then it's gonna be able to make people money. And they're gonna have parades and stop the violence, right? And then men like me are gonna be like, what did you waste all the money on the cameras for? Why is there cameras everywhere? Why? See, as more you wake up to reality, and then you're like, what the hell? Yeah, people should do things, or, you know, oh yeah, we can't. Remember how I showed you what happens if you go stop Mr. 7-foot fucking crazy guy, and he's not worrying about the law. He's doing everything like, you get it, opposite of that. So he's gonna brutalize you too. And if I defend her, if I defend you, you're going to jail. All he has to do is sue. I once either got told, or I watched the story. Yeah, I got told by watching a story on the internet about how an old lady once got robbed, right? A criminal breaks into her house. Well, attempts to. By going on the roof. And I guess he's gonna, I don't know when, he wasn't the smartest. So as he doesn't know that she has a weak roof, he falls through the roof and hurts his own leg on her kitchen. He falls through the kitchen to some shit and gets stabbed on, like, and gets locked up, blah, 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 goes to jail. And while he's in jail, he's making fucking calls to a lawyer saying, I hurt myself on her property. And she lost the case. And she had to pay this man that they caught trying to rob her. See, when I heard that, like 20-something years ago, when I lived my life and heard all the screams and had to not be strong enough to do nothing, start thinking of ways, right? Because they'll knock your fucking head off. And that's when I realized the power of this thing. Everybody's a fucking tough guy until this camera comes on. Like, seriously. That's why I like the Bible. Because it kind of tells you how to defeat these people by telling the truth. Some people's only weapon. And then that don't even do nothing. Sure, Cassie was talking and saying shit for years. Could you imagine someone does this to you and then they have the power to make it like it never happened? And then you're there with this person. They're God now in your mind. You're like, yo, this motherfucker has so much power. Like, what the fuck is going on? I could fucking go and tell somebody right now, and this nigga would be like, yo, she crazy. Don't listen to her. She's trying to take my money. You know? And then you want to look at dudes like that, you know, get the pitchforks. When there's men that are not millionaires, they don't have all the power he has, and they're doing the same shit. They're not in a gang. They're just a man. Just one man. One woman. Get it? And the power of making someone fall in love with them because you don't know. Or you're beating the head and no one talks about how, like, that's brainwashing. Everybody talks about it like it's the 40s and shit. And they're like, oh no, she's just in love with him. She's just stigmatized. He brainwashed her. He groomed her. He got her when she didn't know not. And said, yes, it's a wrap. You just don't get this shit. It really is like that. These ladies in these tattoos, some of them be looking dope. Some of them be looking dope. Anyway. Now that this cat's coming out of the bag more, like it's never been there or something. Now men gotta be on guard. You know? Now when women say things, just like they always have, people can believe them, you know? And some cases they've always have. And men went to jail for not doing nothing. So I hope we're not just gonna wake up and like children not learn to be Batman before we start swinging gavels at people. Man or woman. Cause like I said, man, I've seen some things, bro. Like the most gangster story I've ever heard in my life, or at least one of them, was from this woman in Miami that's supposedly the real Scarface. Because the level of maniacsy and shit that he does in that movie, she really did that. I forget her name, Betty Blanca or something like Sound the Horns. And when I say it took until I heard her story to look at women and be like, yo, I'm scared, my nigga. Don't ever doubt no woman. I don't give a fuck what she look like. I don't give a fuck what the... Listen, nigga, they will ruthlessly... She had dudes scared of her. You know what I'm saying? Completely afraid of her, like, yo, I don't want no sauce. Cause her tactic was, since I'm a woman and you niggas think you're fucking tough, I'm starting out on level I'm going straight to fucking Sound of Horns. I'm going right to Ultra Ego. I'm not gonna play with you niggas. And I'm gonna use yous against each other. She was having dudes brutalize each other. If not, she come and do it. I said, whoa. She a boss. She's one of those, like she was, you got beef for her, she's coming. She's gonna show up to you're gonna be eating dinner with her by the end of the night. She's coming to your house. And I say, yo, this world is fucked up, man. You know? There's some people that are lost, and there's some people that are just like, man, this is all I know. This world there ain't no God. All I've seen is abuse. And you know, this is why I don't ever favor one side. Because I've seen and heard the horrors of both sides. I also seen people that were those people regret it, want to change, spend the rest of their life trying to help people because they get the game. They know that telling their story is going to help other people. It may save the younger them. Shit, sometimes the older them. Sometimes the Lord calls people to stop and change. And sometimes certain people just are those people, you know? I don't know what it is. I know there's many things that made me change. A couple of people in my life that helped me finally finalize and awaken to things that other people have said, I've said to myself, and just, you know, you ignore, I guess. And the Lord is like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna it's not gonna change. I'm gonna keep sending you different people. I'm gonna keep making you have those thoughts. I'm gonna keep making you go through these situations until you fucking correct this shit. Until you do what you're supposed to do. Well, all I see is 222. Yeah, that number's everywhere for me. That shit is crazy. So many things I'm seeing now and noticing. Like, time moves so fucking different for me. I'm so wrapped up in this shit, I didn't even realize. Like, I've been doing this shit for 2 years now. So many times I want to give up. I'm just like, what the fuck is the point of this shit, you know? And then, I don't know. Something happens with it. Next day, I'm just happy. And I'm just like, nah. Well, I watch myself. I watch other things. And then other people, you know, say things. And it's like, yeah. This is what we do now. Even if you don't know exactly what you're doing. This is what we do now. And I like it. It feels good. I wish I was doing this a long time ago. Watching myself grow. Sharing things with people. Doing what I always do. Build communities, talk about things, and have people that have been through things, you know, get to see. Hope you guys have a good night, man. I really do. Wanted to bring another sign. video or some other shit. I got a couple of things written down, but no. Just woke up from my old man nap. And I don't know, the Lord be leading me to these videos in certain ways, certain things, I don't know why you came up in my mind. I like the picture too. That picture is dope. Got the fro, the red. I suggest people go back and watch some of the old videos, because I'm starting to find out in the beginning, near the middle, maybe like 6 months in or something, I don't know. That's when I started really talking about a lot of things, and my father was giving me so many messages and just finding things that I was just, like, it's like watching TV for me. I be watching myself all the time now, and I'm like, yo, I literally forgot about that day. Forgot about that happened. I forgot about that lesson. Yo, you gotta continue this. This was good. It's crazy, like. That's why I'm mad that I don't have my phone with my wolf school. That was the whole point of that. Because I knew I have so many good videos where if someone actually just watches from, if you just get on, or you come on to a certain thing, you're only gonna see certain things, and it's just like you're gonna get the wrong look, the wrong thought of what I am and who I am. But if you see this shit in a certain way, you know, without the me wailing videos, some of them, some y'all deserve it, but some of them y'all don't, or love, or